I think the Cowboys, like you mentioned the Cowboys, I know we're going to get into all this stuff, but to your just focusing on your prediction for a second, the Cowboys, I worry that they won't even beat the Packers this weekend. I think the Packers could beat them. I think Jordan Love can go out there and I'll duel them and make less mistakes, and they can run the ball, and um, their defense can make enough plays. And here's another thing: the Packers are going in there, they're loose. No one thought they'd be here. No one thought that Jordan Love would be good enough to take him here. And he's playing with house money. He's playing at a really high level. It's like a basic just Sunday to them, right? It's just another Sunday. But with the Cowboys, things are tight, because everyone knows you lose that football game, guys are getting fired. McCarthy's getting fired. Everyone's getting fired. The equipment manager's getting fired. They letting dudes go. But Jones has been clear. Jerry Jones has been clear that he wants to win a Super Bowl, and everybody in that building knows that. So they're playing with the tightness about him, right? I mean, Dak wouldn't even wear the stupid hat because he's like, well, I want something bigger. Well, Dak, you should have wore the hat because you got to celebrate everyone you can get because you're not going to go to the Super Bowl. It's not going to happen. So I'm not going to believe that until I see it. The Cowboys are who they are. They find ways to lose big games. That's in their DNA. Like the Detroit Lions have, failures in their DNA. And so, I'm not going to – I don't think that this is the year the Cowboys buck that trend. I know there's a pathway to do it with the Eagles looking like garbage and the Eagles being on the way out of here, but I just don't see it for them. I just don't see it for them. I don't believe it, and y'all gonna have to show me. Y'all gonna have to show me. But I think they could easily lose this weekend to the Packers. I have no problem picking the Packers. I could easily be right about that, and I probably will.
Well, obviously, I took the Cowboys, so I'm taking Cowboys in this game. I think Dak and CD, they're rolling right now. It's probably the most dangerous combo in the NFL, passing wise. If they can get the running game going, that's a plus. But on the flip side, Michael Parsons, I think he's going to be a game wrecker in this one. And I think if you're able to put a little pressure on Jordan Love, get him off kilts, and make him think too much, you can make him, turn it over. Like what we saw kind of in that middling part of the season where he was struggling, he was making bad decisions, bad throws. So, I mean, he's hot right now. But he's also going into enemy territory. First playoff start. I'm not really ready to, say he's Mahomes and just, first start in the playoffs, lead team to the Super Bowl and all that stuff. But he's a solid piece. He's their franchise guy, but it takes time. You don't just get to the mountaintop overnight. So I got Cowboys by at least 10.
I kind of gave my spiel on why I think the Packers will win that football game. I think they can control the football. They can compete in the trenches. They got a good old line. They got a good D line. And Love's going to make enough plays against the secondary that's okay. That has proven to not even be that good. I mean, I think if they're not getting the big play, if they're not getting an interception or turning you over left and right, they don't look that good. There's holes there, so they can exploit those, and I think they will. I think it's going to be a closer game than people would like to see, especially Cowboys fans. And I think that the Packers could easily walk away with the win. And that would be just devastating losing to Jordan Love in his first real year playing as a starting quarterback in the NFL. But it's certainly on the table. So I'll pick the Packers because I think that the Cowboys are a little they're not fraudulent, but they are going to be tight. And I just think that that's the reality. When you have Jerry Jones talking as much as he does, it puts unnecessary pressure on the players and the team. So I'll pick Packers.